Hello and welcome back, friends, to another episode of Golden Whispers. Vikas Joshi inspires aspirations. Friends, this is a series of daily reflections that aspire to ignite your passions, broaden your horizons, and guide you towards a life filled with a purpose. So get ready to be uplifted and motivated every day with Golden Whispers. Vikas Joshi inspires aspirations and cultivate a journey of personal growth together. ये श्रृंखला आपकी प्रेरणाओं को जगाती है और आपके उद्देश्यपूर्ण जीवन की ओर मार्गदर्शन कराती है। ये एक कोशिश है। दिस इज एन एफर्ट सो एज टू improve on your self confidence, on your self development. Before we begin, friends, I appeal to all of you, if you love this series, please like, share and subscribe, as it motivates me to create more such content. So let's begin. Today's topic is, friends, silent isn't weakness. So friends, जब लफ्ज थम जाए, जवाब खामोशी देती है। जब लफ्ज थम जाए, जवाब खामोशी देती है। हर बात के लिए लफ्जों की जरूरत नहीं, हर बात के लिए लफ्जों की जरूरत नहीं होती, जब खामोशी ही ऊंचा बोलती है। So silence is often misunderstood in today's loud and reactive world, friends. Many people equate speaking up with strength and silence with weakness. है ना, हम हमेशा बोलते हैं ऊंचा बोलेगा तो ऐसे लगता है कि सब लोग सही मान रहे। नहीं 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 नहीं, ऐसा वही तो नहीं है। डोंट हैव दैट मिसकंसेप्शन. Silence isn't weakness, but the true silence isn't about being passive or submissive. It's a conscious, powerful choice to withhold unnecessary words and to respond rather than react. Reactions हमेशा झगड़े में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. Reactions, these are not at all appreciable. You have to respond. So silence is the space where thoughts are processed, emotions are balanced, and clarity arises. It's a deep form of communication that conveys wisdom, restraint, and inner strength. है ना? कुछ ना बोलने से भी बहुत कुछ बोला जा सकता है. So when a person chooses to remain silent, or when the person chooses to be silent, at the right moment, they demonstrate the control over their mind and emotions. ये important है. Your silence gives that effect कि आप अपने बिल्कुल कंट्रोल में, आपके इमोशंस बिल्कुल कंट्रोल में है, कोई रिएक्शंस की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Something far more powerful than mere loudness. लाउडनेस कभी होता है जब जब रिएक्शंस आते हैं, तो अपनी बात कहने के लिए इंसान बातों बातों में अपनी आवाज उसकी बहुत बड़ी हो जाती है, लाउड हो जाती है, एंड देन द सब्जेक्ट इज मूव्ड ऑन. वो सब्जेक्ट कहीं और ही चला जाता है, झगड़ा चालू हो जाता है. तुम ऐसे क्यों बात करो, वैसे क्यों बात करो. हैव यू एक्सपीरियंस दैट? यस, वी हैव. एवरी वन ऑफ अस हैज. लाउड बात करने से सब्जेक्ट कहीं और ही गुम हो गया. तो ये होता है, फ्रेंड्स. सो द पावर ऑफ साइलेंस लाइज इन हाउ, व्हेन एंड व्हाई इट इज यूज्ड. In conversation, silence can shift the energy of the room. It can command respect, create curiosity, or even make others reflect. For instance, when someone provokes us or tests our patience, the instinct in such a moment is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of mastery, the control. It is the mark of someone who refuses to be dragged into the unnecessary drama or emotional chaos. है ना? मैंने अभी कहा ना कि झगड़े जब हो जाते हैं तो आवाज ऊंची हो जाती है, सब्जेक्ट कहीं और चला जाता है और हम झगड़ने लगते हैं. थोड़ी देर बाद अगर शांति से सोचोगे तो आपको भी समझ में आ जाएगा कि हम किस बात पे बात कर रहे थे और कहां पहुंच गए. So the subject is never concluded. So never react. The emotional chaos is to be avoided, friends. Silence allows us to protect our energy and maintain our dignity. In that sense, silence is not empty, it is full of meaning. How is it useful for self-development? Is silence plays a foundational role. When you become comfortable with silence, you begin to hear your inner voice. शांति से सोचोगे तो आपके अंदरूनी आवाज आपसे बात करेगी. नहीं, अभी बात करने की जरूरत नहीं है, या अंदर की बात आवाज आपको बता रही है, लेकिन अगर आप रिएक्शन के मोड में रहोगे तो यह आवाज बिल्कुल दब जाएगी. So you get in touch with your true feelings, values, and goals without being clouded by external noise. Regular silent reflection, such as during meditation or journalizing, helps you to develop your self awareness. It allows for deeper introspection and better decision making, friends. करके देखिए, कहीं भी जब भी आपको लगे कि एक अल्टरकेशन शुरू हो रहा है, बस शांत रहने का प्रयत्न कीजिए, उस माहौल से थोड़ा दूर चले जाइए, अपने इनर वॉइस को बोलने दीजिए, उसे सुनिए, and you realize that you have come out of the emotional chaos. Now you can take a proper decision, and you will understand that that emotional chaos was eating out your energy. So silence strengthens your emotional intelligence. You listen more, judge less, and observe better. All these qualities are essential for personal growth. In fact, many of the successful people attribute their clarity and focus to their ability to retreat into silence even amid of chaos. That is what I stated. जब भी आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि अरे ये तो कहीं झगड़े की तरफ जा रहा है, ये डिस्कशन नहीं है, अभी झगड़े की तरफ मोड़ ले रहा है, move out of that discussion. Don't get into that emotional chaos, because that will drain you out and you will always take a wrong decision. 99.9% people take the wrong decision when they are reacting to something. So friends, this boosts your self-confidence. The silence boosts your self-confidence. It is a powerful tool for building self-confidence. A confident person doesn't feel the need to prove themselves all the time. कोई जरूरत नहीं है आपको प्रूव करने की. आपके विचार आपके एक्शंस में दिखाई देने चाहिए. They speak when necessary and they stay silent when it serves them better. They don't feel pressurized to fill every silence with words. Instead, their quiet presence itself becomes magnetic. By practicing silence, we develop the courage to be ourselves. अपने खुद को जान जाते हो. Now you are very powerful because you know your emotions. You are clear with your thoughts. That is what is necessity. So it is always that with silence you don't require any approval or validation because you are aware of it. Silence teaches us that we are enough even without external noise. The more we practice it, the stronger we become inside, and this inner strength naturally reflects in our actions and words, friends. So silence as a strength is a not weakness. No, 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 no. अच्छा जो उसमें दम ही नहीं, अरे दम नहीं, बहुत दम होता है, वो कुछ बोलता ही नहीं है, इसका मतलब उसका अपने आप पे कंट्रोल बहुत है, रिएक्शंस की जरूरत ही नहीं है, उसके एक्शंस ही काफी है. सो साइलेंस इज नॉट अ साइन ऑफ वीकनेस, इट इज वन ऑफ द ग्रेटेस्ट साइंस ऑफ मैच्योरिटी एंड इनर पावर. इट्स द मार्क ऑफ समवन हु हैज नथिंग टू प्रूव and everything to gain from listening, observing, and thinking deeply. In a world that often rewards noise, the people who are shouting, हम हमेशा ये, this is the skill, salesman skill. हम देखते हैं रास्ते में, देखते ये बेचने वाले लोग चिल्लाते हैं, अपना प्रोडक्ट का नाम लेके बेचते हैं, टमाटर ले लो, कांदा ले लो, what all this shouting. Now that is what the world is rewarding the noise, means the people are purchasing that particular product. So that in the world that often rewards noise, it takes real strength to be quiet and composed. You have to build yourself in that way, because your actions should speak louder than your words. So the next time you are tempted to speak in haste, argue, or defend unnecessarily, pause, take a break, embrace the silence, use it as your shield and sword also, because in that silence you may just find your greatest clarity, confidence, and growth. So silence isn't weakness, friends. I sign off on this note, friends, and we meet again in another episode of Golden Whispers because Joshi inspires aspirations. Till then, bye bye. Enjoy the day, friends. Enjoy the life. It is a one time activity. Do enjoy.